guys, welcome to a new vlog. It's a Sunday morning and I am up bright and early, but I'm not gonna lie, I woke up with like the craziest chest pains, the tightest upper shoulders, and I definitely know that when I get this feeling it's linked to anxiety. And I don't want to start this vlog off in like a negative way, but I just wanted to be super truthful and share my experience with you guys with this feeling, because some of you might suffer with anxiety and waking up with it is not the best way to start the day. But I'm going to show you what I do to kind of relieve this feeling and relieve this anxiety, because I'm really grateful that I know what it is, and I'm really grateful that I'm able to deal with it using movement and exercise. So we're gonna go for a walk, and Tequila needs her morning walk anyway. And then after the walk, I'm gonna go to the gym. Good morning to you too, Tequila. And talking about anxiety, this one is so anxious. She could just hear the neighbors talking to Bash, so she just started going crazy. Hey, look, she's still going off. But I guess she's just being protective over her home. Also, talking about neighbours, do you guys remember that in London we never got along with our neighbours? But our neighbours here in the countryside are so sweet, and we've met both of them either side of us, and they're lovely, lovely, lovely people. And I hope they feel the same way about us. I'm just looking in the screen, and the window there is patched up with like a piece of old blind, and when we moved in there were no blinds on that window, and because it's like a roof window, it's slanted, it's quite hard to find blinds for it. I think we need to get custom blinds, but just so we can sleep, both of us need the room to be pitch black, so we've just put this like makeshift curtain up. But do you know what? I'm gonna add that to my list of things to do, because it's really ugly. Really ugly. I know I'm in my gym stuff, but I'm going to throw my walking clothes on over my gym stuff. So once I come home from the walk, I just take off a layer and I'm ready for the gym. I don't know if anyone else does that. It just makes me a little bit more motivated to leave for the gym. Just like coming home from a walk and then knowing I have to get ready for the gym can be a bit of a drag. So having my gym stuff on under my walking stuff just makes everything a little bit more easier. I don't know if anyone else does that or if that's just me. It's also really cold at the moment, so an extra layer just keeps me even warmer. Okay, let's go for a walk. I've got the most exciting kitchen update and I can't stop looking at it. I'm so happy with it. We finally got our new tiles laid. We went for like a ceramic hand cut matte white tile, but as you can see, not all the tiles are white. Some have like a slight grey hint in them, some are off white, some have like a little yellowish tone, and I didn't actually know this when buying the tiles. I only found out that they were all different once they got laid, but I actually love it because it kind of makes the back imperfect. You can see it a little bit better from further back, but how good does it look seamless? Because if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that the tiles we had previously had stopped here, and then it was just white painted exposed brick. Same with up here, but we got it all plastered and now it's all seamless tiles, and I just think it looks amazing. Today we have been blessed with the sunniest day, so the camera's looking a little bit overexposed, but whatever. More about the backsplash tiles, guys. I cannot stop looking over at it. It's just made the kitchen feel complete. There are still some things that we need to do to the kitchen, like fill in the gaps where the oven is. You can see here, there's holes in the wall. We need to buy like some really chic silver plug sockets to go with the kitchen. I did originally buy these gold ones. I'll show you here. They are so chic, but it just doesn't really go with the kitchen. And I got this shade, like a kind of bronze gold, because I thought it would go nice with the oven, but it's just not the right tone. So I think silver will go a lot nicer in this kitchen. I'll show you. You know what? I might just like stick these in the hole just for aesthetic, because it's not very nice looking at like an empty hole. The gold is just too gold, and it doesn't really go with the kitchen. But I think we should maybe just leave that like that for now. Yeah, they're okay. I just don't really want them to stick out as much as they do. And as you can see here, there are quite big gaps between the counter space and the oven, so we just need to fill that with stainless steel. And one more thing we need to do in the kitchen. We need to paint this little opening. You can see it's just exposed plaster. Guys, we got quoted £300 just to paint this slither here and that slither there. I'm all for paying someone to come do a service for me, but come on, £300 just to paint those two gaps. So I'm just gonna do it myself. We want to get like a really nice trim for this hood. So it will just kind of go across here. I'll place an example of what I mean by a nice trim. It's just so ugly, this white box in the middle of the kitchen. So I think a trim will make it feel a little bit more homely. And one more addition we have for the kitchen. We're going to unbox it together. Now that I'm basically a professional baker, I got a KitchenAid. That one time that I made muffins in my last vlog, I absolutely loved it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take baking so seriously. And I would also love to make things from scratch. For instance, you know me, I love pasta. I'd love to be able to make pasta from scratch. And having a KitchenAid would just make everything so much easier. And I'm also an adult now, so these are the kind of fun things I want to buy myself. Well, I didn't buy this, Bash bought this, which was very nice of him. He saw me struggling with that electric whisk and him having to go to the shop, and he was like, no, we're getting you a KitchenAid, so. Okay, we got this. Oh, okay. Oh, how amazing. This is massive. I'm kind of feel like we've got the industrial one, or like the biggest one. This is insane. We don't need one this big. But let's see. Whoa. This is so heavy. The quality is insane. I'm so happy, I can't wait. Bash, I need help. Where's my man's? Where's my man? Guys, this is so heavy. There we go, who needs a man? I am a strong, independent woman, kind of. I guess once I learn how to drive, I'll be independent. Okay, this is, I've just done this so silly. I feel very overwhelmed. This is beautiful. Ow, it's giving me electric shock already. Okay, I feel like I'm being a bit silly, but I don't want to break anything. I'm gonna make a banana bread with this, by the way. And then this hook is for making bread. And I really want to start making bread. Wow. Guys, look at that. How beautiful. And I really love the colour. I'm so happy I got this colour because it's quite neutral. It goes with our kitchen. And I did want the bright red, but I just thought that will stand out too much and I might regret it or get bored with the colour. This is such a timeless colour, this cream. I did think maybe it's quite beige and basic, but I'd rather go with a colour that I won't regret getting. And I just think this is absolutely beautiful. We ordered some extra attachments for the KitchenAid. Are you kidding me? Okay, guys, this box for this. This box for this. Crazy. Anyway, I was saying I wanted to make some pasta and we got the little pasta attachment, which I'm so excited about. I made fresh pasta for the first time in Rome when I went with Michael Kors, and it was so fun and it tasted really good. So if I'm able to make pasta from scratch, I can use really, really good wheat. So hopefully like my skin won't react, because on paper I shouldn't be eating gluten, but I do it anyway because life is so short and I just love the taste of pasta and bread. So if I can use really high quality ingredients, maybe my skin won't react so bad. So if I make it myself, fingers crossed, no problem. Okay, let's give this KitchenAid a go and let's make banana bread. I'll let you know how my experience goes with this. So far it's been really, really simple. I was a little bit hesitant to open it. Like, it's been in the cupboard for 3 days because I was just a little bit nervous. And I have this thing sometimes when I don't open parcels because like maybe I just get a little bit anxious for some reason. Maybe it's like, oh, I feel like I don't deserve it, or I don't know what it is. But yeah, I was just hesitant to use it. I was like, maybe I won't use it enough that if I open it, I might want to return it, but I've been thinking about it a lot, so I definitely won't be returning it. Okay, I'm gonna throw 3 very ripe bananas into the mixer. These have been left to brown for quite a few days, purposely. And now when I go to the supermarket and I see like overripe bananas, I think I'll always go for them because that's what makes the best banana bread, is very ripe bananas.
Promise.
Butter, butter, butter. I could, oh, that smells so good. Okay. Guys, this thing is so easy. Add eggs, vanilla extract, and Greek yogurt. So can you, Bash, get me half a cup of Greek yogurt, please?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. 2 eggs, vanilla extract. Where are we? How much vanilla extract do we want?
Yogurt.
1 TS. Whack that in there.
Teaspoon if it's just.
TSP.
If there's no B in there, if it's just.
Okay, my dyslexia is always gonna mix that up. Mix again. I'm gonna try this oat flour because your girl is trying to be gluten-free.
But let's check if it would be good for. Yeah, for cakes, should be fine.
It better be fine. Okay, so this we're doing 1.5. So this is only half. Oh God, I'm making a mess. 1. Show them. Bash wants to show you guys the flowers he got me. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And they have bloomed so nicely. Don't get that near your t-shirt, because those things, they stain. They're so nice. Okay, these are dying.
Wait, what?
But show that side. That's so nice. I love flowers. You need to get me more flowers.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, and now 1.5 TSP baking powder. Baking powder. Okay, we're going to the half. No, it needs to be exact, Bash.
Fair enough.
1.5. And then baking soda. Baking soda. I got baking soda. This needs to be smaller, but we make it.
We have a smaller one.
Yeah.
You like it?
No, it's too late now. Now I just want to fold that. Ooh, we need to add the chocolate.
Does that go in with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was scary.
Promise.
Okay, let's check if the banana bread is ready. That shit looks so good. Okay, I'm going to dip this stick into the banana bread, and if it comes out clear, that means it's done. It's got to go back in. It's got to go back in. I'd say for another 5 minutes, but it looks really good. Do you see how that's just like got the dough on? Second attempt. What on earth? It's still not done. It's been in there for like an hour. What's happening? Okay, attempt number 3. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna dry each end of the stick to make sure it's, yeah. Still, you want it to be clear, but it's getting there. I think 3 more minutes and we'll be good. So then we're gonna go on to attempt number 4. I've had that in for an hour and 38, 39, 44. An hour and 8 minutes. When the recipe said it should take 55 to 60 minutes. Attempt number 4, I think we're on. This is insane. Come on. Come on. No. This is crazy.
Still not done.
No. Attempt number 5. I took it out at the hour mark. Yeah, it's losing heat, but it's now been in for an hour and 10 minutes. Such a long time, it's insane. What are we gonna do? I wanted to go to the shop to get to make the topping.
It's getting late.
It's getting late. And it's Sunday. I really wanted to make like a cream cheese date, salted date topping, but it's Sunday, so I think all the shops are gonna be closed.
Have a look what time.
Attempt number 365. At least it's not looking burnt. Right. Still! It needs to come out completely clear and it's not there yet. Shall I just say it's done? I'm really disappointed. I don't care, I'm just gonna say it's done. It's been in there for too long. Baking is really hard. I really rate professional bakers because
I just smell it.
it is a skill. How's it smell?
It's a great smell.
It smells great. So it falls apart, but that's due to the gluten-free flour being the oat flour. And I did some research and it said because of the oat flour, like the wet in the mixture takes longer to absorb because of the oat flour.
All right, boom.
Boom. What did you think of the banana bread?
You know, it tasted like banana bread, but we got some work to do, but it was good.
It was good for gluten-free banana bread, but I wanted it to be as authentic as possible, so I'm going to try and make one with normal flour. So annoying.
What can you do? Dinner. We have leftover, what was it? Chili, Mexican chili, and we have leftover rice. So here is
Our easy dinner. Isn't it crazy our dinner are in 2 pots?
I know.
So tasty, so healthy.
Yeah. So we'll just add to that. What else are we doing? Tell me.
Shredded lettuce, cheddar cheese, and
I'm gonna have feta cheese.
avocado. This comment made me laugh when someone said, also, ... not mad, but why is this turning into a little Bash's fan club? Sarah, are you not jealous? I'm not jealous whatsoever. I'm so happy for this vlog to turn into Bash's fan club vlog because I'm a fan of Bash too. What is there not to like?
I think there's a lot of people that would disagree.
Really? No. So many people always say to me, oh, Bash is so nice. And my friend Jordan said something really funny. She was like, oh, Bash and my boyfriend are so similar because they're super quiet and they say one word and everyone's like, oh my God, I love him. He's so nice. Oh my God. And it's like, yeah, you don't talk much when we're in social environments, but then when you do talk, everyone's like, oh my God, he's so nice. I love him so much. It's so funny.
Nice to hear.
It's so funny.
But I feel like these guys probably see more of me than like people do in real life.
100%. You guys see a side to Bash that like so many friends and family don't see. Y'all lucky.
I don't really let people in.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a listener. I like to listen. So in like situations when I'm like out,
Yeah.
I prefer to like listen and like assess and like be aware of like the room. I'm like reading the room more so than like
contributing into the conversation.
Yeah.
But it's nice to like have a balance, because sometimes I sit there and I'm like, Bash, say something.
Sorry. I don't know. I don't.
It's okay. It's okay. It's quite a nice quality to have, because some people talk too much, and I see it because I'm with Bash all the time, who's quite reserved and quiet. When someone cannot stop talking and they're yabbing, I'm like, I take a step back and I'm like, like, let others contribute to a conversation.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not that I'm not like being rude. Like
You're very introverted. I think it's to do with that.
Yeah, maybe. If someone was to ask me my opinion on what was the topic of what everyone's talking about, I'd be able to give an answer because I've listened to what everyone else has said. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I find a lot of people are not even listening.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just doing me.
That was so impressive how you scooped the avocado out of the skin without a spoon or a knife.
I've got quite good technique. I'm like with things, like finesse. I'm just quite finesse.
You like things to be...
I mean, look, have you, guys, I know, did you see? Can you see? You can't really see. Look, no spoon, nothing, my thumb.
That was peeled out of its skin by his bare hand. Look how smooth that is.
What can I say? What can I say?
Banana bread. Do you know what I mean? Like, this should be fluffier and thicker, and it's just a little bit sad.
And it needs like the veins, you know, like the purpley banana veins. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. But it's all because... And also, banana bread sometimes isn't that dark.
It's lighter, and you see the purple little veins.
But every recipe I've come across says add cinnamon, and I feel like the cinnamon makes it brown.
Promise.
Good morning, guys. It's now 2 days later since we last met. The trunk arrived, the one that I won in auction, if you watch my last video. She is so chic and she's got so much character. This isn't the original fabric from the trunk. This has been upholstered with the leopard print, but she is very, very stylish. And inside I have gathered all of my vintage finds from over the week. So I really want to show you guys. I just filmed a short form video styling all these pieces. So everything I show you, I'm gonna pop it up here in portrait mode so you can see how I styled that. I'm having quite a cozy day at home. This looks really weird, this setup right now. I feel like this week I've been on like a winning streak with all the goodies I found. Like, I think I found some forever pieces. I also found some pieces that I regret buying because they weren't the same in real life as shown on the image when buying. But that's okay, because all these pieces, they didn't cost a fortune. They were very affordable. And if I can remember any of the prices when I'm showing you the pieces, I'll let you know how much they were. But off the top of my head, I can't remember everything. Okay, so prior to the auction, I got this maybe 4 days before, and I'm now calling it my lucky shirt because I wore it to the auction and I did win this chest from that auction. I would style it this way. This is how I envisioned it when I did see this, but I would also style it with a matching sports bra and leggings and like a cool trainer, aka sneaker, for my Americans out there. Yeah, this is just a nice kind of throw over shirt for the summer. Oh, this blazer, as soon as I saw the colors, I was absolutely blown away. I know it's giving school teacher vibes, but I think the colors kind of make it feel a little bit young. When I look at this, I think Burberry mixed with Miu Miu mixed with New Dior with JW Anderson. So yeah, I love this blazer and I want to cover it with brooches. As you can see here, this is my inspiration. So just think this with hundreds of brooches just covering it. So chic. I am so happy that military jackets, aka Napoleon jackets, are coming back into fashion. I saw this, I've had my eye on a few military jackets, and this one was my favorite so far, and really reasonably priced. I think this was £30, not bad. And then the velvet cuffs as well with the burgundy shade. Obsessed. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too long talking about these pieces because you guys will probably get bored. This is a Louis Farred, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, jacket. Louis Farred. I love the colourful buttons. It just makes it such a unique piece. It's velvet with this kind of like squiggle detailing. Such a gorgeous piece. And I feel like I can style that with shorts, jeans, a skirt, whatever tickles your fancy. And that jacket was more on the expensive side. I think that was like £120. You're probably thinking that is just an old tatty long sleeve t-shirt, but guys, the wash of this polo is so nice and it still has some weight to it. And I put it on, it just looks so cool. I think that is a really nice casual piece, and I'll be wearing it until it develops holes, and I think it's on the brink of developing holes, but very cool and very simple. That was £5, and I feel like if you were to find that in a vintage store, because of the specific wash, could easily be anything from like £80 to £100. This is probably my most favorite vintage purchase that I got within the week. This skirt fits me like a glove. How nice, it's real leather. It's like a midi skirt. It's quite conservative, but really stylish as well. Smells like old leather, so I should probably bring this to the dry cleaners. But how cool. And on, it looks really, really, really good. That was like £18. My favorite piece I got today. I'm gonna finish with a piece I regret buying. This was like, maybe, I can't remember how much this was. I thought in real life it would be thicker and a little bit longer, and it's quite flimsy, so I'm not really sure how I would style this. It's not my favorite, but look, when I outweigh how many amazing pieces I got with this, I'm just like, it's fine. But maybe this could go on to someone who will love it way more than me. But I do really like the stripy burgundy print. It's just not much of a vibe. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs. Oh, yesterday I painted those pieces in the kitchen that were exposed plaster. I took it upon myself to paint it myself because the quote that we got was outrageous. So I was like, I'm gonna do it myself, and I did a pretty good job. So let's go and have a look. I did it all by myself. I painted this.
Sorry, I just walked past.
That's okay. I painted this myself, guys. And I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. So if anyone needs like any painting and decorating, just let me know. I'm not gonna lie, it did stress me out a little bit whilst I was doing it, and it took me all day because I had to do like a primer layer, let that dry, and I did the layer of paint, let that dry, and then the second layer. Painting between two shelves isn't the easiest thing. If it was just a plain wall, it would have been a lot easier. But considering I did it myself, pretty proud, pretty happy with it. Bash is making a ragu because we're going to attempt to make our lasagna later. And we've never made lasagna, so this will be a first, and I'm really excited. Once the tomato sauce is in, we're probably going to leave it to simmer for around 3 to 4 hours so that the ragu gets very, very, very soft. Coming to you live from my messy wardrobe room. Before I get carried away tidying up the house, I thought I would show you guys some home purchases I got. And why I'm showing you in my wardrobe room, I don't know, but downstairs just smells of food, the TV's on, and I just wanted to kind of show you in like a nice quiet space. And also tidying up is like a way of relieving anxiety for me, because when a place is clutter-free and tidy, it just makes me feel good. So I'm going to do that later. We got some bits from Zara Home. Zara Home is just such an easy place to get nice essentials. I do preferably want to shop more pieces antique and vintage, but you don't always find what you want straight away. And we kind of urgently needed a water jug because we've had family over a few times and we've just been pouring water from bottles, which is obviously fine. But as a host, I would like to pour water from something chic. So we got this on Zara Home sale, which was like £20. So I thought it was quite a good offer, and we needed a pop of colour in the kitchen. And you know where I've just painted the shelves? I think that will look quite cool. I was also in desperate need of a new salad bowl, so I got this. When it comes to like kitchenware, for me, the simpler the better, which is just a preference. I don't like really loud pieces in the kitchen. Got some jars. Now that I'm a professional baker, kidding. These are jars to store flour. And then I don't know what to store in this jar, but I'll definitely be able to find something. After labeling all our seasoning and getting that in order, it just inspired me to really look after the pantry, because every time we open that pantry, it brings us joy. How cute! What else? Oh, we also got a big one for the rice. We eat rice non-stop. So to have a chic container for our rice was key. Guys, we eat a lot of butter, but I find that when you have butter in the fridge, the packaging kind of deteriorates. So we got a butter dish, and I've never owned a butter dish. So this is my first butter dish, and I liked the contrast of the glass and the silver tray. I thought it was really cute. So we won't have to worry about wrapping our butter in its original paper anymore. We have that. When I finish my laundry, all the clean laundry just goes in this really big IKEA bag. And guys, it is not chic. So I saw this basket online and I thought it was perfect. And I think the colors are so nice. So now every time the laundry's done, I have this basket to pile clean laundry in. This next thing that I've got, it's not permanent. It's just a kind of temporary light. When we're downstairs, we have like our round globe light on, but we also need a light that's similar upstairs in the attic, because the light in this house, I'm not going to get into it. Where the lights are placed in this house are really silly. So we just needed some extra lighting for the attic. So this is going to go downstairs where the globe light is, and then the globe light's going to go in the attic. So this was just like a simple temporary light before we get a big boy lamp. We're going to hopefully get like a freestanding lamp. I'll place an image here. That's going to be on an auction in a few days, so I have my fingers crossed that I win it. Okay, we've been making a lasagna. We attempted to make the lasagna sheets from scratch, but it was really difficult, so Vash had to go to the shop to buy lasagna sheets. Thank God for you, Vash. Oh. All right. Huh?
It's good, no?
It looks so good.
We also didn't have the right tin, so we had to use these disposable.
Yeah, but it looks so good.